So for Tom Nook, I decided to go with a Firelord aesthetic to really capture that essence of his want for power. I based him on a rocky deserted island because I figured that would be a good stronghold for when the gang and Aang attack during the Day of Black Sun. I used a bunch of gyroids to simulate sort of an imposing, marching, sort of militaristic kind of drumming. And I used a couple of volcanoes and a couple of flamethrowers to really sell that sort of ominous vibe. Very, very Death Mountain-esque. All in all, I think it sells the concept pretty well. I decided to also add 2 flamingos outside because, well, Lucius Malfoy has peacocks outside of his mansion, and I figured Tom Nook should have something. So, to really sell that above it all, snooty feel, he's got some pet flamingos. Of course, being Tom Nook, I also added the bell. The bell bag of bells to the arches. Because we all know what he's in it for. Entering the house, we only actually have the 1 floor in this case, and it's just the largest size of room you could make, 10 by 10, with the black tile imperial floor, stone floor, a couple of pillars, and a couple of flamethrowers. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a row of flamethrowers behind 2 layers of counters in the back. It's all black marble, and the flamethrowers are in a gradient of yellow to red to purple to blue. I also, however, added my own polishing effect, which is a flame that I just drew, and if you want to download it for yourself and add it to the Steam polish, here is the code. Other than that, there's just a couple of candelabras. I wanted to put as much actual in-game fire in as I could, but unfortunately you cannot place the campfire on top of any surfaces, so I went with the candlesticks. Also, a couple of bags of bells on the floor, and another Torii gate with, again, the bell symbol. He's got a couple of bodyguards, and he's got a couple of armors, so he's well protected. Because all the flamethrowers are behind the counters, I had to turn them on first and place them back there, since you cannot turn things on in decoration mode, so they are perpetually on now. But I don't see an issue with that. I mean, it might be a little bit of a fire hazard, but Tom Nook can handle that. Yeah, you'd go to bed one night, you wake up the next day, he's got a brand new house. It's fine. So that's the vibe I went with for Tom Nook. It was mainly an excuse to use all of the flamethrowers. They're called stage pyrotechnics, stage flame, something stage and something flame. And they are pretty awesome, but they are on forever. So that is Tom Nook's house. Let me know what you think about it. Does it suit him? Does it fit his vibe? Is it Tom Nooky enough? Do you get the vibe of the Nook? Do you feel threatened? Does it make you want to commit war crimes? But with that, I think it's time to leave Tom to his tomfoolery and head back. I'll see you in the next one.